first tip is that it is never too late to reinvent yourself. Sometimes we may have in our head that our past is what we are. The only time you cannot change who you are in this life is when you're in the graveyard. Just keep in mind that like your past is irrelevant. Anything that happened in the past, it does not matter today. In this life, as human beings, I just feel like we should always be evolving and changing and growing. Staying complacent is never the answer to anything in this life, or else you're just never going to be able to be in different environments because you just stay in the same. Wake up one morning and just be brand new. Like yesterday, who's that? We don't know. Okay. It's tip number 2. You are not responsible for other people's actions. You're only responsible for what you accept. In 2024, I know we are all trying to be positive vibes, no stress. And a part of that is knowing what to observe but not absorb. Say you have people in your life. Let's bring up friendships, for example. Say you have certain friends that don't show enough effort in your life. It's like who they are, and you can't judge them because you love them. But you also have friends that they show a lot of effort. So I feel like you should just promote or demote people. So I've been doing that lately because as a person, as you grow, you start to change how you view certain stuff, and how you used to view certain things, you just kind of like dash that to the side. But one thing I noticed is that the friends that are in my life that show up for me and give me that effort, it's like, okay, let me promote you and match your energy. Let me not match the people's energy who do low effort. If we really want to have healthy friendships or healthy relationships with people, we have to know that not everybody's gonna be your bestie, or not everybody's gonna be your close friend. Like, everybody has a certain category. If you want to level up mentally, just know to observe people's actions and move accordingly. And this is not on no like funny stuff. It's simply just keeping in mind that it's not your place to change people. My third tip is to read or listen to podcasts. Ever since I've been going to like different rooms, like I noticed that something I really don't like doing is, talking to people, if you watch my vlogs. But to break out of that is by reading books on how to get better with public speaking, how to get better with social settings. So if you really want to level up mentally, you got to read books, y'all. I noticed that anytime that I'm asking coworkers or, people hiring me in the workplace, how do you continue to level up mentally? And what they always say is they start recommending books to me, y'all. And I've purchased those books. The first book I purchased, it was a hardcover book, and I was only like 10 pages in it, and I was like, yeah, I don't think hardcover books are for me. So I switched to Audible, and it's basically, an app where you can listen to people read the books for you. And that's been working very well. I'll listen to it if I'm cleaning, if I'm just doing something where hands are busy and I'm bored. Like, I just listen to the book, and I feel like knowledge is power. Like, the more you know, the more you'll be able to change. The more you'll be able to change, the more your environment and the people you meet will be different. Read the Bible, y'all, because it's the way, the truth, and the life. I feel like when you read the Bible, sometimes when you're in certain settings, like for instance, when I'm in settings where people are higher than me, sometimes I would just sit there quietly because it's just like I can't relate to the conversations. I'm from the Bronx. All y'all are from Manhattan and other parts of the world, and in the Bronx, there's not really much going on over here unless you make stuff happen for yourself. I feel like a way where I was able to maneuver in these situations where it's just like, okay, I don't know what to say and I'm here quiet, but I know I need to engage in these conversations to get noticed. I'll be sitting there, and then out of nowhere, because I read the word, a Bible verse will come into my head like, do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will uphold you with my righteous hand. That just reminds me like, okay, God doesn't give me the spirit of fear. Like, he gives me the spirit to have courage and to not be dismayed, because I serve somebody who is so higher up and he's literally in control. My fourth tip is to find comfort within discomfort, you guys. So 2024, I believe that we should all be facing our fears. Anything that is scary, anything that you feel like, you shaking in your boots anytime you feel like you have to do it, is something that you have to face head on, because you just don't know where it's gonna take you in life. Like, for instance, I'm not really a public speaking type of girl, but because it scares me so much, I just know I have to do it because I don't know what's on the other side of fear. I don't really like talking too much. In real life, I'm very much so reserved, and I'm just like analyzing. Unless I'm with family and friends, then you'll see me like, on a different type of vibe and everything. But in real life, y'all, public speaking is not really my favorite thing to do, guys. Like I said, just face your fears, especially if you want to be more happier in life. I noticed that when you accomplish something that you felt like you couldn't do, once you complete it, you're gonna start releasing chemicals of dopamine, and you're just gonna feel like, yeah, I'm really that girl, I'm really that guy, because I was so scared of doing something. However, I was able to complete it. You can only develop yourself if you take risk in this life. If you take risks to be seen, if you take risks to just put yourself out there, you're just gonna develop your mental state, and you're gonna be unstoppable, period, y'all. This is my last tip: prioritize your dreams and your goals. So I already gave gave you a video which is telling you how to have faith in your dreams and your goals. This really just keeps you so motivated in life. You're gonna feel like you have a purpose in this life besides just going to work and fulfilling somebody else's dream. If you prioritize your goals and your dreams and just what you want to accomplish in this life, you're gonna wake up feeling like, yeah, I have something to do. Yes, it's okay to go to work. You have something in your heart. If you want to be a dentist professional, if you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a nurse, if you just want to be something that is just higher than what you can see already right now, make some time outside of work, outside of school, and just make a game plan to accomplish those goals, guys, because I genuinely feel like when we go to work, we really are just fulfilling another person's dream. Another person had the guts to dream big and work hard towards it. Now they're able to have other people in the world fulfill their dreams by working for them. So it's just like, how much more you having the guts to pursue your goals and your dreams, y'all? So just make time for it, y'all. If we are able to dedicate 8 hours a day to somebody else, we can dedicate an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours just to focus on our goals. Fear is gonna come, obviously, and you know it's inevitable, but just keep putting one foot after the other. It's better that you put some time and energy into your dreams and your goals, other than just like letting it pass you by in this life, and 20 years from now you're looking back and you're like, dang, I should have at least did something. If you watch this to the end of this video, comment down below something that helps you or that has helped you level up mentally, because I feel like that's something I'm trying to like incorporate, like just learning new things that better my mindset. You know, I'm not supposed to stay complacent in this life. We should always be learning and always be growing, okay? So I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'm gonna catch you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.